that because you're a support and you don't have wave clear. You're not going to farm. So I kind of lean more towards like having like a Bristleback, a frontline hero, Tide, like Tide withdraw. We don't see Tide that much, but I think Tide could fit the billing here for them.
Okay. We've seen a lot of teams opting for Monkey King to counter Brewmother, at least in the laning stage.
I mean, you know my stand with Monkey King.
I know you hate the hero, and honestly, he's not that good of a frontliner, but just kind of throw that one out there.
Yeah, the two things that they have to think of is the synergy between the heroes with their last pick and being able to lane with against Brute. Those are the two most important things they have to think about here. And they have the last pick.
Ooh,
wow, that is a Jackie Mouse special. He loves playing that hero. That's going to give them a hero that can right-click the Tombstone. Very, very important when you play against Undying. You have to have a core that can actually kill off the Tombstone in the fights.
Can you talk about how Lone Drift functions in this current meta? On paper, he seems like a decent laner, you know, somewhat hard to kill. Because CS under hard lane situation.
But not a great dual laner. Not easy to... I mean, when you pick Lone Drift, it's more of... I think what they're going to do here is... they're going to go aggro lane with the Wyvern, Brave King, and Dark Willow. Because Lone Drift, you don't really want to protect... You don't need to protect him, man. He's not good in a 2 against 2
He
lane.
wants all that solo EXP.
Yeah, he wants the solo EXP. And I think he'll be okay against... he'll probably lane against... Wait, what? Is that a...
That is a maybe Alchemist.
Bane? No, that's a Bane off lane.
We actually seen that.
Oh, we've seen that? You seen that?
Well, not this patch.
Yesterday?
Not this patch.
I mean, yeah, I mean...
in the past, we've seen it where...
Yeah, but not here.
Yeah, not here, yeah.
That was when Universe likes to play the Bane off lane. I've seen it on him a lot.
Bane core as a concept seems very weak against Lone Druid, right?
So what? Are you gonna get Enfeeble in the lane against the bear? What's the idea here? I'm not too sure.
Maybe they'll do a swap.
So pretty much they want the Bane. I guess Bane will be a really strong laner because of the... I mean, even without the draw, Bane is already a strong laner. So I think the idea here is they want the strongest lanes possible from them. So it'll be Bane and I think Wind Ranger on the off lane, Undying to protect the draw in the safe lane. And Undying goes really well with Alchemist because you just need to pretty much... and Bane as well. Like, you don't have wave clear, you just need to secure the early game. And Alchemist is going to eat up the whole map, farming everything. So they complement each other really well.
Can you talk about the mid matchup a bit, Brewmother versus Alchemist? The way I see it is that Brewmother is going to lose.
No, Brewmother's going to win though, I think. He's going to farm more and then you just need the micro. Like, you can't acid and clear the spiders.
Okay.
I don't feel Alchemist will do well, but Alchemist is not there to win the lane. He's just there because he can lose the lane, retreat to the jungle and farm.
Okay. Well, we'll see how exactly Maybe and Abed will play that mid lane. And into the game we go. Any particular team that you feel have a superior draft?
I kind of like the Spider against the Drow.
Prepare for battle.
But then the Alchemist kind of like pulls the draft back together though.
Okay.
But I'm gonna say I still prefer the Brood against the draw lineup. And I think their overall composition can deal with the Alchemist.
Yeah.
They have a lot of damage across their lineup.
I'm also very curious how this core Bane is going to play out, what items he's going to go for.
They're going to go aggro lane, you see. Most likely. 3 of them are bot. Lone Druid is going to be top. They're going to try to pressure. So if you're LGD, once you see this, you're probably going to think about whether you should bring FY down to the bot lane to fight. They have Undying, so they are actually pretty good at fighting try against try.
We've seen Fnatic do a lot of this where they do send 3 heroes bottom, but it's more for rune securing, and then one of them ends up TPing top as well.
That's true. We've talked about that. We've been seeing that a lot from them, but at the same time, because of their lineup, it's a Lone Druid. So I think that what would likely happen is they go aggro lane with the Lone Druid being a solo hero on a safe lane. And he's gonna try to send the bear to maybe try to steal the bounty rune across the map there. So since they already have 3 bot, it'll be nice if they can get 3 bounty runes here. And when we talk about Fnatic time and time again, I feel like Universe is the most important player to get a good start. I watch their games, I feel like when Uni gets a good start, that's when everything comes together. He creates space for Envy to farm and Abed to farm.
Well, we'll see whether he will have that good start. Again, fairly powerful laning combination with the support that he has. And they're thinking about maybe not diving past the tower, but definitely preventing LGD from securing the root.
They see the draw.
Ame pokes his head out. And back he goes. Meanwhile, Xnova looking for some two-man decays. And you can see Lone Druid with the long bear wraparound. If he steals this rune,
he might actually get it.
FY's gonna be in position.
It's gonna body block.
Body block. He'll make it here, and he just gives up on it.
Just doesn't want to take like damage there.
Yeah. 2 runes apiece. Arctic Burn on Ame. Maybe they'll even lob out a Hellfire Blast.
Yeah, this is very important for the draw to actually cross this area. You don't want to be stuck here. So they block and you can't cross, and then you need to use the TP to get to here to get XP.
Oh, he crosses safely.
Oh, that's what happened to Jackie. You see, he can't cross because the Bane was zoning him out, so he had to use his TP to get to the tower. Not a big deal, but you have to waste a TP. Not like it's the end of the world, but okay. So where is the other hero? Oh, he tried to kill the courier.
Yeah, he just missed it barely.
So he's just gonna move bot. So let's see what happens when Paladai gets to bottom. Is LGD actually going to want to try against try, or they're just going to choose to try to pressure the Lone Druid as much as possible with this dual lane?
So far, I'm not sure where Pi is actually going. It seems like Jackie needs the help top, but like you mentioned, Lone Druid really enjoys that solo EXP.
But if he's getting like fully zoned out, then it could be bad. But as long as he's able to farm some and get some XP, I think then that will be okay. Let's see what do they do. And this is great. They block the ward, this camp. So when you're going aggro lane, this ward here, you need to block this camp so the dual lane can't actually abuse and pull and destroy your safe rate. This is a very important note to the audience out there when you're doing this.
Okay. Also simultaneously, it looks like Fnatic forced a TP back from the Undying, so
once they force the TP, they move Paladai top to try and, so they're trying to help all the lanes now. Because the Undying already TP back to base. He feels like, I don't have to be here anymore, because Drow is alone. Oh, Ame gets stunned up by the Hellfire Blast.
And long range Shadow Realm, gonna pick up that last hit.
Well done there by Fnatic. They know that the Undying TP'd out, so Drow's alone, easy kill there. First blood for Mr. Universe. And
kind of like you mentioned earlier, the combination setup of the Hellfire Blast into the Bramble Maze and then repeated right clicks against the Drow Ranger is a fairly easy kill. Mid lane though, looks like well,
he's actually okay,
maybe he's doing great.
But still, it's Brute in low levels. Low level Brute is not a threat. When she gets like at least level 4, level 3, that's when the Brute starts to build the army and becomes very annoying.
Yeah. Now normally I say, look, there's 17 CS on maybe, but a lot of that is just spiders. But for Alchemist, just spiders is still pretty good.
That is true.
Thanks to Grievel's Greed.
That is true. So what is happening now is it becomes a 2 against 2 in the top lane. Bottom is also a 2 against 2, which is going to allow the Drow to, farm a bit more in the bottom lane. But still, he's very worried about the Q threat of the stun into the Bramble Maze. It does a lot of damage to him, and Drow is very squishy in the laning phase.
I think with Xnova nearby and the fact that he has a skill point saved up for a Soul Rip, I think Drow Ranger should be fine.
Yep, like overall, she should be okay right now. But like when you're playing Drow, you kind of don't mind your lane being difficult. You want the other lanes to go better, so that the game. Because you can't do anything as a Drow if you're rich and your teammates are all poor.
I see. Well, it seems like the other lanes are doing just fine for LGD. Mid lane wise, again, Alchemist is farming extremely well, and then top lane. Looks like they are doing a fairly good job pressuring Envy, who's only got 10 CS. In fact, Bane, nice Shackle Shot coming through. Nightmare coming out. What a nice savage roar coming out from Envy to save his life.
Yep, but he's getting bullied fairly a lot by this Bane. Even though he did not go for the Amphiber, but just the precision aura and just the sheer power of the sheer laning power of Bane just pulling the Lone Druid a lot.
Yeah, in fact, Bane's going for a phase boost. That's gonna make things from bad to worse.
Phase boost, huh?
Yeah.
I guess because he's owning the lane so hard, why not? And bot lane.
Now we're gonna see a stun into a Bramble Maze here. The zombies are coming out. When I say zombies, I mean skeletons. And Shadow Realm into another right click. Even Dai joining for making sure they get this kill.
Yep, I think he feels like he can't really help top as much anymore because the lane is just very difficult. So he rather destroy the Drow's thing. That he has to do something.
Yeah, and his TP to the bot lane will try to secure the 2 bounty runes as well, which is gonna spawn in just a bit.
And because they managed to deward here, so FY is able to pull the creeps to the lane to destroy the Lodger's lane.
They're gonna make another dive here. We're gonna see a series of teleport coming in. Xnova trying to survive here. A soul rip on himself, but looks like he will go down. A huge creep wave helping them out. FY looking to do something, but he's pretty much out of mana at this point.
I mean, this is whatever for the Undying. He's just there to make sure that the Drow doesn't die and can farm in the lane.
But Fnatic just took 4 runes. In fact, they're making another go. He will have Windrun available, FY. The zombies are on his case. And they have lost vision. Nice Gust pushing them back. Ame will just port home, and that is going to leave FY.
Okay. I just TP'd down and I got abandoned. Yes. Great.
This lane is looking very, very rough.
Yep, I actually think Paladin should have not left in the first place. He was too greedy. He secured the bottom lane. Undying TP back, and then he TP'd top. And then he couldn't really help top that much, you know. So he's just moving back to the Wraith King's lane to secure the tower with the Siege Dragon, a Siege Creep. And right now, after taking on this tower, they should be looking to ward and control the Alchemist jungle, the farm here. They have to ward this area to limit this farm. And maybe the Brood will control these 2 Ancients area and try to farm these 2 camps, and the supports need to ward here, down the smaller camps.
Do you want to ward to block off the camp, or you just want vision and maybe set up a gank?
You can block off the camp with sentries, but I don't think you want to block with observers. But okay. I don't feel like the supports have that much gold right now, so they'll probably just go for vision, observer with vision, and try to maybe steal the stack. If there's a stack, you try to steal with the Brood. Yeah, and Lonjo is going to be on his own island right now. He almost has his Helm of Dom, so he will be able to pressure the tier 1 at top fairly soon. And this is what Fnatic needs to do. They have to destroy this tier 1 first at the safe lane tier 1 of LGD. And they're going to go on to Bane here. Chalice getting stunned up. Bramble Mace. Soul Rip's going to give him quite a bit of HP back.
Now they're going to switch target here on Xnova. He is going to get Bramble Maze up, but it's zombies versus skeletons here as the Tombstone really stacks it up. Dai has a double damage, but now the right clicks are coming through. Chalice looking for that final
and this Bane is a boss.
Yeah, it is. He's a mini raid boss right now. Dai juking the trees. He is salving back up to full, and they will have to back off into the shrine.
Their lane is a Bane and Undying. 2 of the strongest heroes in the game.
With the phase boots. I mean, he's no joke. Moving fast. You know, you generally don't ever see phase boot Bane, but it will help him set up grips later on in the game.
Yep. But right now, they have to desperately get the ward here in the jungle. They need to do it to stop the Alchemist from farming.
And I think that's exactly what they're doing right now. They're invading. DJ's got a ward on himself. Let's see where he chooses.
They have 2 wards, one on Pi and one on DJ.
Okay. I believe this one did see, well, at least one of the wards, and they could probably guess the second one being placed.
They're going to get this double D ward. But if they can actually limit and control the next 1 or 2 minutes in this area, it'll be very difficult for LGD to go and get the D ward. And even if they get the D ward, like maybe 3 or 4 minutes later, it will have already done its job. So this is who's tipping in? Oh, the Wind Ranger's tipping in. So he does not have a sentry, but he knows they're around the vicinity. And the Alchemist seems like he's not afraid.
Yeah.
At all. He has his ulti form right now. He feels like they can't really kill him, and I think he's right. Goes for the Arcane Rune.
I gotta say, maybe has been playing extremely well. He's not under too much pressure, but he's dodging the ganks, he's farming very quickly, and he's going straight into a Radiance. That Relic is pretty much up online.
Yep. That's why I always prefer to make this move, what Fnatic did, invading the jungle with a smoke.
These spiders are just dying under that acid spray.
Yeah, he needs to be very careful with that, because like you said, the Grievous Greed going to give it some decent amount of gold towards the Alchemist, and top lane Envy is starting to pressure the tier 1 at top.
Shackle Shot firing off on the bottom lane. Universe is just fine.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And like you said, Jackie Mao putting pressure up on top. Has a Hadouken creep, just running it right at Ame, and then running it back out. Don't want to give too much gold. Tower is going to go down to Envy. The game is all even. Back in the river here, it's going to be Skeletons going on Xnova. Again, relatively hard kill. Nice Nightmare dodge here for Xnova. And they will all back off.
They are going to be able to get like all the tier 1s fairly soon. This is the immediate objective of Fnatic. The middle tier 1 and the bottom tier 1. These are the two important towers. And Jackie is going to constantly pressure the top lane with the lone druid. He just needs to be careful of someone TPing in the shrine in case he gets way too aggressive and he doesn't want to get caught there. That is what, it'll be nice if he can have a vision here. Ward around the shrine, the top shrine area. Bottom lane.
Yeah, they're going to go on Universe. He does have his reincarnation. Curse Crown's going to fly out. Universe looks like he might drop his first life, I think. He's going to Soul Ring and fire off a Hellfire Blast. They definitely want to try to kill X-Nova. Maybe a Shadow Realm will do it. Yes, it will. The zombie is now gaining onto DJ. Looks like he should be fine, but Chalice moving in position. Fiend's Grip is available. He wants to... Yeah, he does actually deny the bounty rune.
Nice one.
Yeah, he knows he's gonna die. I say that though, maybe they can actually kill the zombies. No, the zombies are too fast, too many. Maybe he's coming in with the haste rune, and that is gonna be second death for Universe.
Oh,
who's gonna pick it up?
That is huge for LGD.
Now they did pick up a mid-tier 1 tower simultaneously, but
that's gonna fall like regardless.
Yeah.
I think, against the Brute. So I think ultimately the Wraith King's ultimate going on cooldown, him dying twice, and those kills, those 2 kills, I think that is what LGD is going to be happy about right now. Also, I was surprised that MV didn't choose to go to the fight. He was just still farming jungle, and I thought he would actually come to the fight because it felt like that fight Fnatic had to do well. Not sure whether it's the right move, but we'll see. The game goes on. They're going to still pressure the bottom tier 1 with 3 heroes. They have to get this tower, so to get full access into the enemy jungle to control their farm. And in the meantime, X-Nova on the Undying giving his team good wards. Look at the vision. He just plays like a ward. This is very important when you're playing against the Brute. You want to see the Ancients area. Block it if you can, which is what he did.
So far though, it seems like Abed is more farming on the Radiant side of the Ancient, kind of denying it from the Alchemist.
Bot lane, here comes the next fight.
Tower denied. Huge play here by Chalice. He might pay for it though. Universe taking quite a bit of damage, and of course, huge brain sap. Yeah, he's going to be dying another time.
Gosh, that is huge.
Highlight Die is going to go down as well. Yeah, they get the tower deny.
I feel like
they get 2 kills.
The move that they're doing here is correct, but they need to bring one more hero. It's going to be the lone druid. I don't feel like...
Because the Brute can't move that easily.
Yeah, because the Brute doesn't want to move, but he can move. He can if he just set up like a link of webs down.
Sure.
And because they are playing 3 lanes and they're pressuring, they're doing this correct move, but it becomes wrong when they don't have the numbers to defend, to get the tower, to secure the tower. Because they're losing too many heroes, and the tower got denied. So I'm not sure if that was good for them.
FY gonna pop that win run, but
he's gonna get run down. He has no TP.
Yeah. Okay, nice shackle shot.
But the spiders are just gonna kill.
And then the nuke. Okay, well that's support life for you. You run into Brood in the jungle, you just die.
But in the meantime, like I said, they need wards. They have this ward here for Fnatic. They need to have a ward to protect Envy. And see the shrine area. They're gonna scan. They know Arme is still in the vicinity here around the neighborhood, still trying to get as much last hit as he can. Oh, he might actually just die. He can't TP because of the Savage Roar.
Well, if Envy misuses Savage Roar, maybe a Gust TP?
Stand together for the Gust.
Okay, yep. Gust TP, Savage Roar, not going to be there. Nicely done by Ame.
But can't he just still try to chase for a root? Oh, maybe he just felt like it wasn't worth it. I thought he would at least try. But Ame gets out. So, state of the game, Alchemist is like Radiance completed, I think. Yep, he has his Radiance.
Nightmare's going to come out, and there's going to be a concoction. Nice Spider Micro takes the sleep away from him. He's going to go to the high ground. Zombies being summoned by the Tombstone. Abed goes further into the trees. He is going to be fine.
Good use of the Shadow Amulet there by Chalice.
Okay. Looks like FY going on Highlight Die, who will heal himself for now, but that just means that everyone's going to go right on him. Savage Roar trying to help out his teammate a little bit. Highlight Die will die.
Radiance timing, Lumi. This is the Radiance timing.
Honestly, he had it earlier compared to this. Unfortunately, his courier died on delivery. He could have had it about 2 minutes ago.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, Universe going to get caught here
does
as
have
well.
An ultimate.
Again, the Spider Micro here from Abed, pretty nice. As they charge up the hill, but the rest of LGD is setting up camp, making sure that they are staying together and defending each other. As maybe now, or Somnus rather, pressuring that tier 1 shackle shot. Not gonna land here, Abed on the run. He's into a tree, safe for now. Tree's being broken. Universe dropping very low. He does have reincarnation, but they really don't want to use it in this scenario.
Arme getting caught out by the 2 supports, the Wyvern and the Dark Widow.
Yeah, and they will take him down.
And mid lane, the fight continues. Chemical Rage is almost down, but they're not going to be able to pursue the matter further. Drow Ranger kill, nice, but the main kill you want to get right now is this pesky Alchemist, this bad Alchemist. This is the hero that you want to take down.
It doesn't seem like Fnatic really has a hero to actually take down Alchemist. And I'm not just talking about now, I feel like for a long time.
FY, plus crown.
Okay. Nightmare.
Paladai,
is
save
available.
Him, Paladai. Save DJ.
Paladai, unfortunately, did not feel safe enough to come out. He does have Winter's Curse. Any detection available? No
Good use
sentries.
again of the Shadow Amulet.
Yeah, it's going to be fine. Looks like Envy will port home and into safety. X-Nova drops the Tombstone on the high ground. The Spiders immediately takes it down. But here comes FY looking for a good Shaco off the Spiders. Nope. And now maybe we'll clear up these Spiders for an absorbent amount of gold. I heard a Winter's Curse on the back line. Honestly, though, that Undying is a little bit too tanky. They drop off another stun. And was that a Shadow Amulet?
Mm-hmm.
He kind of went invis for
yeah,
a bit.
he Chalice used it on Undying, on X-Nova.
A lot of hits and misses for both teams.
Envy is thinking that he just wants to farm his Radiance right now, so he has the Relic. But trading farm right now, the Alchemist is definitely going to be much happier from that because of the Reverse Greed. But if you go into super late game with Lone Druid Wraith King, you definitely have a lot of damage across your heroes. Even Wyvern is like extremely strong late game. And I think like you mentioned a bit in the draft, like Wyvern is super good against this kind of aura-based lineups or heroes that buy Necrobook. And no one's going to buy Necrobook here, it's just aura from the draw.
Yeah.
They have a lot of damage to kill their teammates.
It honestly doesn't even feel like it's a Drow lineup, given that I think Alchemist is probably the bigger focus here.
He's just a tank, bro.
Drow tank.
The frontliner.
Drow leading a smoke gank with his team. How often do you see that? As they will find Eternal Envy. Gus could start things up. They drop the Tombstone as well. Shaco shot not actually getting Envy. He's trying to make it to the tombs. Any teleportation skills? Okay, he goes down.
No, he was still fairly tanky there with the Better Cry.
Yeah, it looks like his team gave up on him though. No TPs coming in.
I guess this game will be good to have the Ogre, the Ice Armor, because most of the LGD damage is physical. So that would be something that I would look forward to see. Curse.
I'm not sure what that was about. Now FY in position, looking for a Shaco. We'll find it next to the trees. Curse Crown flying out. Paladai doesn't really have that Winter's Curse, but they will get the first kill. Nice chain stun by Universe, holding it first and then using it right on time.
Okay, so it worked out in the end, but did they get the deny on the tower? No.
I don't think so.
Raiden got the tower. So they lost a core. But even though the Bane's like a core, but it still feels like, you know, support-ish.
Yeah, he falls off pretty fast. Nice tower deny here by Jackie on the top lane. And so far, pretty standard Bane items. This looks like just a really like a rich Bane. Glimmer Cape, Aether Lens. Not anything like huge or luxurious.
I think he's already done his job for the most part in this game. After this, he's just going to be like a setup, camp in the trees, wait for targets to come, sleep. Oh, he's going for Max and Feeble, which is going to be very annoying for the Brood and the Lone Druid.
Is it though? It feels like they have enough summons to get damage elsewhere, right?
True, but it's going to negate a lot of the right-click damage. But Brood does a lot of
Brew in
herself,
particular,
you know.
yeah, Brew in particular.
Lone Druid, yeah, sure. The hero probably is just going to stay behind and let the Radiance do damage. But overall, it's going to be annoying for them. Let's look at the other heroes. Universe building a Blade Mill after the Blink. Standard stuff on Brave King. Goes for the Brave Fire Blast talent. Usually we see the attack speed talent to help you transition more into the core, but this game it feels like he's more like a utility role.
It seems like every time I see Universe, he goes for this talent.
Oh, he doesn't go for the attack speed?
At least I haven't seen it. I haven't really been watching closely. But this is the third time I've seen him go with the Ray Fire Blast talent.
So with all the tier 1s down, they'll be looking to go for this Radiance and try to go for... I think you want to try to get Roshan for the Brood, the Aegis on the Brood. This will be the next immediate objective for Fnatic. They have 3 good wards around the map right now. They see the bot jungle, they see the top jungle, and 1 defensive ward here to protect the shrine area here in the tier 1 level.
Solo kill attempt coming out here. They will set up a nicely stun after the Terrorize. Ame should go down. Curse Crown ticking in as well.
Vessel completed. Huge item against the Alchemist.
Oh, Blink coming in and stunning on Paladai. He curses immediately. but straight up dies to the Radiance and Acid Spray.
But they do have the Vessel though. They have options to kill this Alchemist.
Back
right
in the
now.
mid lane here, FY immediately have to TP out after a Diffusal Blade usage from Abed. And now, here they come. Very aggressive play from Maybe.
Big
Jumps
kill.
in, and that should be a kill, especially with the feed script. If they even need it, they don't. Radiance, and not only is it the hero kill, but
the Helm of Dawn.
spiders too.
And the Helm of Dawn creep, 200 gold.
Yeah, it's just gold. I mean, look at this net worth bar.
How much did the Alchemist just gain? Like,
Alright, show fight recap.
I'm sure he just gained like 1,000 gold.
At least, yeah.
Look at how farm he is. I hear a shackle. Just on the
Just
creep.
the bear, yeah.
Yeah, for the bounty runes. This Alchemist is so freaking farmed.
So we're definitely seeing a little bit of deviation in terms of traditional Alchemist builds, right? You don't get the armlet, you have the Mantis out, and critically you have the Blink, as we've seen here, already getting him a couple of kills.
AC next instead of Shiva's. I guess it's fine because there's a lot of right-click damage from you want to give your team armor. Shiva's is nice when you have the Octarine, but AC is good too.
Yeah. So does that mean he won't go into the Octarine, or he'll still go into it later?
Don't really feel he needs it, but it's kind of nice when you have Radiance and Manta to always have Octarine. Those three items always go hand in hand. Smoked up by Fnatic. They just completed the Radiance on the Lone Druid. They really want
hard
to
to fight into Maybe. They do have the Vessel, like you said, but the Mantis out though, that's the problem.
They can maybe try to bait out the Manta with like maybe the Curse Crown or the Bramble.
Dire's top tower is
The
under
Vessel has to be the tool to kill down Somnus. He has to be careful with how he uses his Manta.
Okay. I don't know if what I've seen it either. Blink, stun, no Manta usage just yet. There's a Terrorize coming out. They haven't dropped the Vessel. They don't need it. Oh, okay, he's dead. Great chain stun here coming out from Fnatic.
Damage. The Lone Druid and the Brood just destroyed the Elk.
Dire's top tower.
Oh, and he actually has his plate mail in his backpack and the
Yeah.
Hyperstone outside.
Yeah, okay, so very low armor here. Immediately, Fnatic will go into the Roshan pit. They have the Medallion of Courage. So the damage is going to be fast and furious. LGD
No
checking
buyback.
out. Yeah, checking out the Roche HP. I don't think they have any way to steal it. So all they could do is just watch.
Power shot, steal the last hit of the Roche.
All right, I guess. It's going to be tough.
Oh, this is really, really bad that he died like this. Just a bit too cocky there because he was so farmed that sometimes in the game you feel like
You're unkillable.
you're so strong that, yeah, you're unkillable. You're not worried at all. Okay, so looking at the Drow, I think pretty much you're just gonna wait for the point where the Alchemist gives you the axe. I mean, seriously. Like, he's not gonna be able to do too much right now. Just farm and try to get levels, get whatever item you can. Gus onto DJ here, but he has
Luckily,
haste.
Yeah, he had haste rune, so he's fine.
He's going into a Shadow Blade, which is going to be nice because he needs to be able to escape from the Wraith King jumping on him or the Brood running him down.
Chalice on the back line here. Looks like we are moving back to a relatively kind of safe farming phase of the game. Any big item coming out for either side that we should be look out for? Looks like MV's looking for a Radiance.
MKB maybe?
Okay.
MKB against the Wind Ranger. What else? Not really though. I don't feel like there's any big items gonna come out soon. Maybe AC on Lone Druid, but it's not gonna come soon. They just want to take towers now. Like they have all these tier 2s that they want to take away. Chalice here, gonna pop his Gleamer. Does. They know he's here.
Yeah, they dropped the Tombstone. Tombstone needs to be taken care of immediately. Looks like they just want to back out. Universe is going to be dead, and
Wait,
now maybe
what?
jumping on the back line here. Nice Savage Roar, but Envy's going to go down. Looks like Reincarnation has triggered, and Universe has blinked away. It seemed like they wanted to fight, and then they just backed out a split second later.
Yeah, because the other two heroes, the Wyvern and the Brood, they were still in the mid lane. They were trying to connect over, run over, but because of this ward here, right here, they saw the LGD saw Fnatic coming over, so they were able to set up TP from the shrine and walk over. So they were able to get ready faster, even though Fnatic had Aegis, but they weren't ready for the fight. Vision wins games.
Yeah, and now LGD will be trying to breach high ground. They'll definitely hit a couple of times. Lone Druid
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
back in 10. And nice bit of chip damage
But
here
Wraith
for
King has
LGD.
no ulti though, so there's still a lot of damage being done to this tower. FY?
First crown. Looks like he
caught.
is going to be dead. There's a Glimmer Cape. Looks like he's fine.
Fnatic does not want to pursue the meta because Wraith King does not have ulti. They're gonna smoke up right away because they understand that the LGD has to retreat to, you know, pick up the bounty runes, push out the lane. So this is a very good time to catch out someone, head into the jungle.
Looks like there's going to be a fight for this bounty rune here. Savage Roar used, but FY already in position. Fnatic, though, does still pick it up. Meanwhile, on the right side, Chalice trying to pour it away, but a huge crit from Universe will secure that kill.
Did he get the bounty? Or he just died?
He just died, yeah.
Without getting the... so it's 2 apiece. Even Stevens. But Fnatic is going to proceed to pressure this tower here. Tier 2 at bottom. They have a really good vision set up in the area. 2 wards, in fact. Not sure I don't like this ward here. This one.
Why not?
It's too near like to the other one. I feel the other one's fine here because this is an easy D-ward, so I would prefer than the other one here. Can you see? Like here, this
one
area,
over here.
or here, or even maybe around this area, like the top Ancients area here somewhere.
Oh, that ward. We'll see X-Nova swinging by. For now, they will back off from him. Maybe on the top lane, though. Doesn't have that BOT that Alchemist used to get, but still pressuring. Mid lane looks like there's going to be a big fight breaking out. Tombstone dying immediately. Ame taking a ton of damage. Nice soul rip, keeping him alive for a little bit longer. That Soul Vessel is going to burn him down eventually. Terrorize will push him away. Now they're going to focus on Maybe taking a huge amount of damage.
Oh dear.
Looks like he will get brought down. No, he's going to just walk away thanks to, again, the Glimmer Cape doing quite a bit of work. Highlight that will die, but Abed on the back line cuts down the supports.
Where's the detection? DJ has no detection. Pi buys back.
Wyvern had the detection, and unfortunately he died very early. Solo kill attempt here. FY should go down, and Fnatic just running them down for now. Maybe barely surviving. I
think the Wraith King should have some dust. He's the one going in first. They can't really rely on the position 5 to always carry detection, and no one else on the team is carrying any detection. And this Glimmer Cape is actually save the Alchemist. The Alchemist would have been such a big kill there.
Yeah. And he kind of just walked away. He wasn't close to be dying, but had they had detection, it would have been a guarantee kill.
Haste picked up by DJ. Maybe not. Gonna give it to someone else. Aegis is timed out. Brute has BKB Solar Crest Diffuser. So what is next? I guess just more damage. Maybe a butterfly.
That MKB you suggested, maybe?
Oh, MKB is just for the win run. I don't think
there's also the Radiance.
Oh yeah, the
chance.
Radiance. Yeah,
but not sure if that's enough reason.
Yeah,
though.
because when you have BKB, you don't really care about that.
Yeah.
I think it's just more about like getting damage or more stats maybe. He's going for Orchid. Bloodthorn.
Okay.
Guess that helps with the evasion as well. Will be a smoke here by LGD.
Smoke's gonna break.
Want to reclaim some of the map control.
DJ blinks away, and well, he's gonna get stunned. There is Winter's Curse available to kind of bail him out. Blinks forward, Winter's Curse immediately used. Radiance burning DJ down quite a bit. DJ still hanging around.
Saving private DJ, man.
Yes, that power shot trying to snipe DJ, but he's fine.
He's building into a Scythe of Why. It's going to be a big item to take down the Drow or the Alchemist later. Alchemist is already starting to build his first Aghanims. I think it's definitely for the Drow. The Drow needs it the most.
Okay.
I mean, Wind Ranger is nice, Undying is nice, but give it to the Drow. Ame has tanked the whole game, you know. He has a bad game because of you. The Alch has farmed the whole game, killing everywhere. Time to repay the Drow.
That nice bit of HP, also very welcome for the Drow Ranger. It's not just about that split shot.
Oh, they didn't get the reward? Oh, great. They have the sentry there, but they didn't scout the... I thought this one would be the easy reward. They didn't scout it.
Imagine they dropped that during the chase. It was very chaotic.
Yeah, probably. Not the biggest deal for them, but Wraith King is going to have his Monkey King bar. I hear a stun being charged up by Maybe.
Yeah, they were just looking to make it go offensively.
Yeah, they had a vision like around this area, this ward here. They were trying to go, and Shrine is down, so it's fine for them to take a fight there. The next Roshan is going to be up soon, so both teams have to be very cautious in the next few minutes. They want to control, like if you're LGD, you want to control this area. Maybe put a wall around here. Secure this area so Roshan becomes easier for you. Because they have the Alchemist and Drow. It's very easy for them to get the Rosh quickly.
Spirit Bear being ganked on here by Ame, trying to juke through the trees. Need a little bit more seconds here for the recall. And he's out.
He's out. Maybe not. He wants to get their bounty. Oh dear. Envy. So state of the game at the moment. So the game is moving into late game at the moment. So going into late game, if you look at the heroes overall, Fnatic has, I think all their heroes are great late game, to be honest. The Wyvern, the Willow, Brave King. And he's going to get this Aghanim, which is also going to be huge late game.
He's trying to set up a kill here on maybe.
He has backup though.
Yeah, he
Do
has
they have detection? For the Glimmer.
They don't.
They have.
Also, there's like 2 sentries just standing next to each other. Can they kill maybe though, is the question. Or Somnus.
Of course they can with the Vessel.
Well, there's BKB now. And Mantle.
Oh, yes, he just got BKB. Maybe not. Oh, Undying was like so much damage from the spiders.
I guess Fnatic's chance to kill the Alchemist, they really need the Hex from...
oh, he gave it to the Wind Ranger. Okay.
True carry. FY.
I mean, to be fair, that hero is like a carry from the support role.
Sure.
You can influence the game a lot with a lot of farm and a lot of net worth. But the other important thing for LGD is this level 15 talent on the Undying to get the double tombstone. I think this will be crucial for them. If they can get level 15 on Undying before the Rosh fight, that would be great. But Rosh is going to spawn, so probably not. That would be a great power spike for the overall 5v5 clash. Bane is not going to get anything soon because he's a Bane. Even if you're a core, you're not going to farm.
No AoE like you mentioned from the two Bane and Undying.
Bane, yeah, Bane and Undying. So Wind Ranger is going to get the benefit of the extra space to farm.
Scan. We'll scout out DJ. And I think LGD thinks that Roshan is happening.
Yep, so
because of the scan.
Abed just completed Butterfly, so he is super strong right now. They don't have MKBs, right? Do they have MKBs?
I don't think they do.
Drow is building the MKB, but
Drow.
she doesn't have it yet. So this is a time where they should fight. Take a fight, maybe smoke or try to force Roshan. This is a time where Fnatic, I think they have the edge over LGD in overall team item compositions.
On paper, they can control the Broodmother through the BKB with the Fiend script. But, you know.
I mean, same goes for Fnatic, where they have the curse for the Alchemist during BKB.
Sure.
Haven't seen any big curses here from Paradise just yet in this game.
A lot of defensive curses. Jumping forward here, they're going to go right here.
Detection.
Again, Glimmer Cape.
Oh my God.
The lack of dust, like you mentioned. And now it's going to be the fight going on. Great Savage Roar pushing them away. Abed looking for a target. Nice Fiend script, and now he's away from his team. Okay, the heal's coming through. He can probably BKB and run away, but the Chain Stun, there is that curse, but just the rest of AoE and DOT gonna take him down. That is a 80-second death timer with the Roshan spawning, and they want a little bit more. Paladai on the high ground trying to run away.
Just gonna go back and scout the Roshan and get it. Why was he so far forward, like alone? Just a Wyvern there with him.
Maybe has a Blink Dagger still, can jump right onto Universe, and he will. Blade Mail activated, but that's going to be the first life.
Oh, he used his...
Blink Dagger on cooldown, so he won't be able to blink away. Okay, maybe. Gonna stun himself, actually. Maybe they come here. Oh. Tower's going to be there. Great micro from Jackie Mao. The Centaur coming in as well, but FY trades his life for Envy's. Great trade. No buyback being used whatsoever just yet.
Classic Jackie Mao. Great play in one moment, and the other moment getting killed by the enemy support.
I mean, to be fair though, because he took down the Alchemist, they protect Roshan, right?
kind of true, but I still think they can kill it with Undying and Undying Ultimate.
Yeah, they're going in right now.
Undying Ultimate does a lot for the Roshan. Oh, he doesn't have mana for it. Okay, never mind, but I guess it's not needed.
Yeah, Ame. It's like, guys, I'm still here. Don't forget about me. Nightmare, start things up. But Ame will claim the Aegis for himself and the cheese.
Gosh, that was a very costly mistake by Abed there initially. He ran in and he didn't pop his BKB. He got controlled by the Bane and then followed up with a stun from Alchemist and he's just gone.
Well, the problem I think it was is they jumped in with the Wraith King,
and
right?
he had no dust. Yeah, I'm saying the Wraith King.
And then the
dust.
Glimmer Cape once again. Now he's got a gem now, so
yeah, but damage is already done, man. Those two kills that was so big. So right now, Fnatic has to try and wait out this Aegis. Who got it? Drow.
Drow does, yeah.
They have to wait out this Aegis, but by waiting, I feel like Alchemist is gonna get
more.
He's going for
back to Octarine.
He's going for Octarine. I'm not sure though. I think the important item here is the Ags on the Drow though, because then you can clear out all the summons, all the units from the Lone Druid and the Brood, the Wraith King.
It doesn't seem like the summons is an issue though. Like it just dies to Acid Spray.
It's like damage though, like in a team fight.
Sure.
And Alchemist, I feel like he's just gonna be tanking majority of the part of the fight. Drow has to step up and do damage.
We're gonna see that team fight one more time here as Universe dies, and then the Bear Army will come in. Savage Roar, in conjunction with the Concoction, and then of course the Centaur Stomp.
Yeah, and look at him.
Unfortunately, he wasn't microing properly as FY just walks in and kills the enemy.
And he was standing in the acid too.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's that. But
that seems just like a micro mistake.
He was just really concerned about getting the out kill because it was a really big kill there.
Yeah.
Stops the push. So right now, they have a gem on Wraith King. Did Wraith King buy something? Oh, BKB? Huh, BKB.
He had the Acceptor queued up for a bit, but gonna be a BKB instead. What is he looking to block? The Concoction stun or?
Does he need the BKB? I'm not sure
Shackle
he needs the BKB though. I mean, it's mostly for like the stuns, I guess. The
Nightmare.
Shackle. He feels like he wants to do damage, but I don't think his role here is to do damage. His role is to soak up damage and allow the Brood and Lone Druid to kill stuff, and even the Dark Willow. So I'm not too sure about this BKB, but we'll see how the game goes. I actually rather have like but they already have AC.
Maybe the concept is that with the BKB, you can now go on the Bane, and Bane can't control the Broodmother.
Not sure though. I don't think it's that great, but let's just see how the game plays out, how the fights go.
Okay.
Brood is going for Lincoln's.
Makes sense.
Yep, for the grip.
Now LGD using the momentum that they just gained, the fact that they still have Aegis. They're gonna take down the tier 2 and threaten high ground. Here we go.
Undying 1 CS away from level 15. Voila. Perfect.
Right. Double tombstone, like you mentioned. Besieging on the high ground, doing quite a bit of damage. And FY with that Aghanim Scepter gets to just walk in, chip the tower even more.
Blade Mill.
Okay. Is this a self-protection item against FY?
But it's on the Lone Druid. I mean, it's on the bear.
Oh. Now I'm confused.
I don't know. Maybe it could work. I'm not sure. Because his bear is like dying so quickly to the physical damage.
Oh, it's because Drow's been just ganking that bear with Shadow Blade. But can't Drow just survive even through the Bane Mail? Because she has a lifesteal.
We'll find out soon.
You feel like this is gonna get to a Bear Ags game?
Yeah, why not? If they can't fight head on.
Tombstone being
I feel they are not going to be able to fight head on anymore right now.
What a shackle here from FY.
DJ, you can do it.
Grip's gonna be there as well. Look at the damage, my god. Universe dies, he's looking to blink away. Terrorize, he pops a BKB and now he goes on frontline, but he just dies as maybe just goes right on him. Winter's Curse does nothing as a BKB of, oh my god. That was
yep, that's why I didn't like the BKB. Doesn't do anything.
Well, high ground is fully breached here as the bear dies in 1 second as well. Someone called PETA. LGD. Breaking high ground like this tower is paper, because it really feels like it. That's the 2 Bow Rangers, Bow users on the back. 1 Angry Goblin in the front. Also, the Winter's Curse has not really done too much. Through backdoor protection they go. LGD claims the first lane of Rex. Again, this series is super important for both teams, as currently LGD sitting on the 4th slot of their group. LGD takes the 2nd lane of Rex. And I just don't see how this Lone Druid lineup really gonna do anything, okay? Pretty nicely done. Nightmare, though, again, keeping him alive. Glimmer Cape as well. Nova just sitting in front. He's like, take me, guys. Double tombstone time. The bear dies for a 2nd time, by the way, so Lone Druid out of a friend for a while now. Willow blinks in, trying to get the kill. They will get X-Nova, but that's a tombstone that they now deal with.
He wants to die.
Yeah. All right, they will send the spiders in. Universe blinks in and takes a bunch of damage. Nice Shackle Shot, grabbing 2. Maybe says, all right, I'll go in for that. He switches target very quickly, going on Eternal Envy, who tries to kill the tombstone. Not going to be enough. The whole team dies. Universe will come back. Okay, first, great curse, but maybe perhaps a little bit too late, as Universe will go down a 2nd time. They will take down Maybe, though. Abed healing a little bit back here, but Ame now in the front. He will get the Defusal Blade. Aegis has already triggered, and Ame should go down. Nope. They take down the Broodmother. Gem hits the deck. And I do believe LGD has broken Fnatic. Curse Crown flies out. FY is on the run. And X-Nova, did he buy back for this?
Yep.
Okay. He has Tombstone again. Probably will just lob it out.
And suicide for the team.
Yeah. He's just gonna just run at them. Buy back on the Broodmother. Looking to defend, but the Aghanims on FY, man.
The supports are killing the base.
They are straight up. The Aghanims on FY is so huge. X-Nova says, take me, guys. On the back line, they're looking to kill FY. They should be able to easily do so now that he's stunned up.
Dude, they're like just running past him.
X-Nova can't TP out for a couple more seconds.
Oh, that was hilarious.
He has Ghost Scepter available as well, but looks like he could just TP home now. All right.
Okay, he just got totally ignored you. Ran in, everyone was like, I'm dying?
Nope.
Nope, no thank you. Not on the menu for us. We want FY.
Oh, they have one range racks left.
Under attack.
This is looking quite impossible for Fnatic.
Oh, you never know. When it looks impossible, it becomes possible for Fnatic.
I guess. But the heroes are not really bringing a lot to the table, you know?
And the itemizations.
Yeah.
I guess it's just the Wraith King. Everyone else is... the blame is a bit suspect, but I can understand after watching the fights. But Pi hasn't been getting a lot of good ultimates. They have to get a big ultimates to be able to win the fights. At least a decent one. The last one was the first decent one in the whole game. He killed the Bane right away.
I mean, if you could kill the Undying or the Bane or even Wind Ranger right away, that is...
Yeah, like and we saw how useless was the BKB on the Wraith King too. Like he just died in the fight. It didn't help him at all. You'd rather have maybe a Halberd even.
Sure.
So at the moment, state of the game is Roshan is going to be spawning soon. This is the 3rd Roshan.
All right, Fnatic wants to have one final fight.
Yeah, they have to get ready for. They can't give away the Roshan.
Okay, Blink Hex available here, and they're trying to take down the Undying. Great Force Staff, Glimmer Cape again.
And the detection, non-existent, again. Oh, there's a gem. They actually have a gem.
Yeah, Willow had a gem,
but he actually ran back.
He got pushed into the pit, which
okay,
they lost vision. So.
Dire's top shrine is under attack.
Aghanims for Ame, please.
Dire's top shrine.
What if they just give it to like Undying?
I'm done. if he gives it to Undying, I'm just literally done.
All right, here we go. The fight's gonna happen again. They're gonna try to push him away, but it's gonna be Glimmer Cape. What a 2-man stun coming out from Maybe. He switches target to Universe in the front line. DJ taking quite a bit of damage. A Curse not doing that much again. Universe gonna get brought down. Abed on the back line trying to man fight. Can't win the man fight against Maybe. Great blink away, but that stun will follow. BKB use. Abed's on the run, but they just call GG. Fnatic's had enough. And LGD looks insanely powerful off the back of Maybe's Alchemist.
Early game laning phase, I think, went okay for Fnatic.